Yo, welcome back. It is time for another episode of Made in the 1980s. And primarily it's an escape from your grown ass life, but we may even have to change the tag, especially after today's episode. But we'll deal with that as it needs to be time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes just being made in the 1980s is more than enough. Maybe we don't even need a tagline for this, but the one tag you should be definitely aware of is that my name is Kent from the Port, and I have my guy. He's back. He's back in between shifts. See, that's dedication. You know what I'm saying? That's a willingness to get it done and talk that talk like nobody else in the world. So, man, please introduce yourself for the people.
Man, it's your boy. I'm back again. Wang Dang, aka Mr. You motherfuckers better appreciate the fact that I do this shit for you. I do this shit for you guys.
You know what I mean?
I have allowed you. This is gonna be a long ass nickname. I have allowed you into my bedroom way too many motherfucking times in order to give you solid content. Put some respect on my name.
On my mother effing name. You heard me. Yeah. Hey, I love it. I enjoy it. You're right. You know what I'm saying? How about that? Oh, man. Before we get into today's topic, man, this literally just happened to me, and I got to share it with you because I want to know if or do you even acknowledge it to the severity that I'm about to. I'm going to say it by asking this question. What do you do when R. Kelly lyrics randomly pop in your head? Or when R. Kelly songs just randomly pop in your head?
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm singing that shit.
Hey, yo. Because I watched the docs, right? Like we watched the doc. I watched the Surviving R. Kelly. I think at least the first 6 parts. I didn't realize they kept going, and it's like a whole mini series, I guess. Yeah. Apparently, there's like 12 episodes. I've only seen like 5 or 6.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna dive that deep into it.
Yeah,
that's too much.
Yeah, I got it. The first 4 episodes set me straight. I was even when we got to like 5, I was like, man, damn,
That's what I said. When you said 6, I'm like, I thought it stopped at 4.
Yeah, man. So apparently, like, there's just more because whoever produced the doc definitely interviewed every single person affected because apparently they got so far down the line that there were men. So yeah, hey, listen, this is now cock sources because I didn't watch that far. But since I watched at least the first 3, 4, and they were embedded in my mind, I was like, man, I kind of feel bad when some of these songs pop in my mind and I start singing the shit out of them in the bathroom, in the car, just randomly at work, like when I'm in Walmart, just walking around. But it's so ingrained in the fabric of how I grew up. It's just kind of difficult to get away from some of these tunes.
I think for us is more or less the fact that our parents, knowing that this guy was who he was in the 90s and continuing to support him. See, okay, people got to stop acting like this is new since him.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, people got to stop acting like this is new since him. You know, we have 1960s superstars that was messing with little girls, 80s, 70s. This didn't start with him. It's just back then, cancel culture wasn't a thing. And honestly, and unfortunately, people tend to mind their business back then on some of the wrong shit. So, like I said, the first initial, tape that came out, that shit came out in like the late 90s. And you can look at that young lady and tell that she was a young lady.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that one video was crazy.
Nobody said a word. That man's career, I ain't gonna. It spiked after that. He became bigger after that. So for us growing up, not having a cancel culture, seeing the adults that are supposed to be guiding us and teaching us kind of turn a blind eye to it. We didn't necessarily turn a blind eye, but how do you, like you said, how do you just cut off from singing a song that was probably at one point in time a favorite song? You're not doing it on purpose. You're not doing it to spite anybody. You're not doing it to make anybody belittled or feel bad. It's a natural reaction.
Yeah, hey, listen, you're not wrong. And it's so wild that I didn't even think about this until now. It's like, yeah, you know what, man, after them tapes released, because I remember, because we were like teenagers then, like late teens,
Yeah.
20. So technically the girls is our age.
Yeah.
I don't know how old R. Kelly is at this point, though. I really don't know. So for me, it don't seem as bad until you get context. It's like, oh, dude was 32. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Because this girl look younger than me and I'm 19.
Yeah.
but no, hey, you know what? And I ain't gonna throw nobody under the bus, but there's quite a few black boomers that let me know, hey, listen, I ain't turning off no motherfucking R. Kelly. That's what they tell me. I'm like, all right. Yeah. I was like, hey, you know what? Hey, look, you know what? You got it. You helped raise me. I got it. You got it. You got it, big dog. You got it, miss. Y'all cool. Like I'm not here to intrude on what y'all doing. But I had to say that because, man, the pre-hook to Honey Love is so fire that it just randomly pops in my mind sometimes. He has a lot of great melodies, pre-hooks, bridges, transitions, and songs. It's like, yo, this is masterful. And I can't stop singing them. But I'm also not at the point where I'm comfortable having the conversation out loud with everybody to get everybody's feedback. I just keep it real.
I feel that. But okay, well, I asked this question. Would you consider Elon Musk a genius? Or maybe I should use somebody different.
Yeah, but you know what? I think Elon is a great example with what you're saying, because part of it, I'm not gonna say that he's technically not genius, but I think it more lends to psycho work ethic. Like, he's just willing to go to an extreme for completion. And I don't know if that is definitely genius or not to me.
That can be considered a form of being a little crazy. Okay, yeah. I'll give you a different person. Stephen Hawking. Would you consider him genius level?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Yeah.
So say for instance, allegedly, you find out that Stephen Hawking was on the nasty island doing nasty island things.
Hey, sure we did, didn't we? Which was wild to me. I was like, wait, how?
Hey, off of what you said, bro, I saw the funniest shit. Motherfucker said Stephen Hawking was paying women to get naked and do math problems.
yeah, you know, it was like, yo, you know, divide that. You know what I mean?
Long division. You know what I mean? Okay, but I say that to say this. if you find out something just egregious that he's done, does that take away from his genius? No.
No.
You won't stop using the things that he's done. You won't stop speaking of him because he's done some genius things. Even though not saying he did, not saying he didn't, but even if it was to come out that he did something mad egregious, you're not going to negate the fact that he's a genius.
Yeah.
R. Kelly did some egregious shit, but he's still a music genius.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, hey, look, he's illiterate, and that in itself is crazy. The way he got so much simple but effective lyrics off, I think even that is genius. Hey, listen, look, we're 80s babies. Listen, the first time I heard the word genius used, it was actually in a negative connotation because we're from the last era of comic books and superheroes and cartoons. And what was the diabolical villain always listed as? An evil genius. So it's like, I kind of know geniuses to be evil. So that's like, like, well, what do you want me to do now? Like, what do you want me to do when it starts happening in real life? Oh, evil genius. Oh, God, we got to stop him. But it's like, but as reality, as real life sets in, it's like, oh, wait, but this is their contribution to society.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, hey, man, look. Good and evil are needed in this world.
You can't have one without the other.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dare I say, and we're not going to get, in the rabbit hole here, but there's no reason to believe in God if you don't believe in evil.
You
know what I mean? Like,
I always had this theory that everything that's done that's considered bad, something good came out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't care. I don't care what it is. Like, everything that's done bad, in some way, something good came out of it. You unalive somebody, and you wanted to unalive that person. Yeah, it's fucked up that you unalive the person, but that's what you wanted to do. So on your behalf, you did a good job. You rob a bank. Damn, that's fucked up. You robbed a bank, but that's what you wanted to do. So something good came out of that.
Yeah.
Like, anything bad, something good comes out. Even if it be major or minute, something good came out of it.
No, absolutely. I mean, hey, this and I gotta watch the movie now because so many people have asked me this question and I don't know the answer, so I'm gonna watch it myself. They're like, "Yo, is Thanos a superhero or is he a supervillain?" I was like, "Well, shoot, I ain't seen the movie, so I don't know. But let me ask some people that's maybe hip." So I'm asking you, do you know? I'm gonna hate to make the assumption here, but what do you think?
Thanos was not a villain.
See, hey,
Thanos saw what the galaxy was doing to itself. His end goal was to preserve the galaxy. And just think about it. Over in China, they've made it to where you can only have so many children in a household. Why? Overpopulation. The galaxy was so overpopulated that it was killing itself. So if he was able to cut that in half, the galaxy preserves itself even longer. And that's what Thanos was doing. So in the long run, okay, yeah, you're sad because 50% of the globe is gone. But now, as a galaxy, we last longer. He wasn't looking for world domination. He wasn't trying to be the leader of the new world. He wanted to still have a world to go to.
Yeah, no, that don't sound bad at all to me. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this movie. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna try to catch up because I know just seeing the one-off and know like whether it's Marvel, DC, MCU, I think it is. You gotta kind of watch more than one movie around it to try to get all the stories. But I gotta catch up. I gotta watch that because I'm intrigued by this story.
Well, with that one, it's only two. It's two movies, but you better free up about 7 hours.
Woo. All right. Wait. Well, I mean, I got today off, so and we'll see. We'll see what can be done. Oh man. All right. Well, thank you for talking me through that. I will, for the sake of argument, stick to just singing R. Kelly songs in the solitude of myself because I be low key bodying it on the 2 or 3 part harmonies. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, as long as I know what I'm using it for, and just again, like you said, acknowledging genius, but the perils that come with it, you know. I think last thought on this, I just think that normal is subjective, but genius is not. Like normal is subjective, but genius is not. Much like I believe, even evil might be objective to a certain degree. And again, man, there's no reason to have faith in God if you don't believe in evil. Because why would you need a source to get through, to get by, to believe? Like, why do we believe in good? It's because we've seen evil. You know what I mean? Like, so I think it's all part of life. I think it's the conundrum and the ultimate contradiction that all of us are. You know, we are all the villain in somebody's story. And hey, you know what? And we are the superhero in a couple other ones. So I say all that to say, man, hey, look, man, I don't want to necessarily judge or hate anybody because, hey, trust me, I embrace being the villain far less times than I needed to be. And I wish I could find Dr. Emmett Brown, hop in that DeLorean and do some real evil shit in order to prove my point today. So, hey, God bless. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at with it. Oh man. Oh man. So, Wang, we've been talking about this topic, and I didn't even prepare notes today because I want my mind to just jog here. I didn't want to fester on anything. Today, man, it's all about shit I don't like, shit I don't fuck with. That is the topic at hand. It ain't gotta be decade specific. It ain't gotta be gender specific. It ain't gotta have no specifics. This is how you feel right now. I used to do a webisode series called How I Feel. This is about some things about how I feel, and I want you to share the exact same thing. You know, so without further ado, man, this topic, shit I don't like, shit I don't fuck with. And you know what? Although this will make me probably a walking contradiction of life too, because they say as you get older, you become more stuck in your ways, right? They say that you are pretty much who you are. I want to say, let's say like between like 25 to 30, or maybe like, you know what I'm saying? Like once you get there, it's like, oh, this is who you are and you can't change. I am here today to tell you that I do not fuck with people that deny change, that don't want change. And I'm not just talking about like, oh, you know, oh, it's going to be winter versus summertime. It's just like the willingness to improve on yourself, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, but you want to complain. It's the aspect of, you know, you want to talk or treat people a certain way, and then you're going to chalk it up to, though, that's just how I am. That's how I was raised. This, like, fam, you better learn a new way. before you don't see a new day. How about that? You know what I mean? Like there are
That's
some
a bar. That's a bar.
Like I am not one for the small-minded and the refusing to change, because there's not an inability. That's why I don't like it. Because as I'm now middle-aged, especially for a Black person, I am middle-aged. I'm damn near a senior citizen as far as Black people go, right? Like at the tender age of 43, we damn near senior citizens for our just demo.
Yeah.
And what I've learned is over time, it's not the inability to change. It's not that people can't. They don't want to.
Mhm.
Like they want to be whoever they're presenting to you. And they don't care how negative or off-putting or stagnant it looks. And for me, a person that is always trying to think of ways to reinvent, innovate, progress, evolve, elevate, I can't take it, man. I don't like it. Just don't like it.
I remember probably about 15, maybe 15 plus years. I remember you G-checked the shit out of me one day.
For real?
On something that I said regarding change. I can't even remember what I said exactly, but it had something to do with like, oh man, if I know it's gonna come. Matter of fact, yes, now I remember exactly. Not to go into detail, but it was like I was dealing with some shit, and I had said, why would you deny a sure thing for something you're unsure about? And you got on my ass.
Straight up. Wow, you remember this. This is crazy. Let's hear this.
You was like, and I know I'm paraphrasing what you were saying, but it was just like, nah, you don't just sit there just because you're comfortable. Sometimes you got to get your ass out there and see, because what's out there may be better than what you feel like you're comfortable with. What you're comfortable with may not even be a good thing.
Yeah, that sound like me. That feel like me.
You just comfortable. And I didn't talk to you for like a month because you was right, but
hey, my man. Hey, look, man. It's because I love you, bro. You know what I
mean? and to add to that, because we're talking about it, I have to right now, for the world to hear, say thank you, because the situation did put me in a better position.
Oh man, that's beautiful. Hey, I like that. Hey, that's hard. Hey, you're welcome. Hey, I don't remember I did that shit. But hey, yo.
Hey, check the shit out of it. And then you did it on Facebook so everybody can see it.
Oh, damn. I will say, a lot of my Facebook banter has not went over well with people over the last 15 plus years, but it just is what it is. So some of us have come around and reconciled. Some of us would never speak again. I'm fine either way, because I meant what I said, and I didn't lie.
And so I just thought it was funny that you said that, because I'm like, damn, I got a personal story on this one. Shit.
Yeah, and I'm involved. I was like, wow, hey, listen, when I tell you so much has happened, I don't even remember saying that, but I am really glad that, one, I'm not far removed from what I'm saying today. You know what I mean? Like, so that really does, one, just prove to myself, it's like, yeah, man, like, because at first I was like, am I being too hard on certain people around me right now? But for you to say that, and 15 some odd years ago, I was nowhere where I wanted to be at all. Like, I was in the pursuit of just content at that point. Like, I was struggle busting at this point. So to hear that I was even kicking that then, it's like, oh wow, shit, I really believe in the shit I be saying. And that's what's up. But I'm also happy that a conversation like that, even though it led to us dropping off in communication, it ended up being a positive because I do think that's where I attempt to come from every time. And I know it don't come across that way. It's a lot of people that don't fuck with what I got to say. And I'm okay with that.
People that know that you don't do nothing with malice.
Man, I would hope so. I would hope so.
Like it may come off mad abrasive because I mean, bro, you let me have it. Like you sunned the fuck out of me.
Hey, no, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry
and the crazy part is my Facebook page got hacked about a year ago. So I can't even dive into my memories and find that conversation. Because if I could, I would hunt for that motherfucker every day. Just to screenshot it.
It'd be like, oh, look, this is what you said to me, nigga. Oh, shoot.
But what you said, like I said, I was mad. Damn, man, Cam just gonna come down on me like that. That's my man. He's supposed to have my back. Me not being on some selfish shit, trying to make it about me. Not realizing, and it took me a month to realize, no, nigga, he has your back. He's saying what you need to hear, so you stop being a little bitch and move the fuck on with this shit.
Hey, you know,
he has your back 100%. You just wanted a yes man at the time.
That's hard.
So, but it took me a month to realize it. Then I kind of just randomly slid in and commented on some shit, and you were just like, "Oh, he's back around."
Yeah, you know, hey, look. Hey, see that be the thing about me too. Is like sometimes I have these interactions, and I'll be like, man, people be falling off. I'm like, oh, guess it's just been a minute. You come back around, like, oh, what's up? Like, yeah, we ain't talked since what's the name? Oh, yeah. Shit, my bad. I'm like, but yo, was I right though? But
a million % right,
man. Well, man, that's awesome. That's awesome. But I'm about to hop off my own dick here. Pause. What's some shit that you don't like and don't fuck with? Like, we talk way too much about me on this.
Shit that I don't like and don't fuck with. I don't fuck with phony kicking it.
Oh man, listen. Oh my God.
I do not fuck with no phony kicking it ass person, man. Like, see, me personally, and I've been called rude behind this. I've been called mean, you name it. But I'll own all that shit. If I don't like you, I want you to know wholeheartedly that I don't like you. That way there's no misconception of what our relationship is. Don't fucking speak to me. I don't like you.
Hey, listen. You sound like you've been sitting on my shoulder my whole life.
Like, it was this dude that I was working with when I first started the job that I'm at now. And I'll be there almost 10 years. It's almost 10 years this year. When I started, of course, you work your way up on a job. The day I met this guy, my very first day, I knew I didn't like him. But I didn't have a reason to not like him, so I have to give him a chance. And I gave him another chance. And I gave him another chance. No, I really just don't like this guy. So
which
after about a week, then that's fine. You don't have to like everybody. Anybody that does like everybody is probably the biggest phony kicking it motherfucker in the world.
Facts.
There's no way you can like everybody.
No way.
And I pulled this gentleman aside one day and was just like, look, we got a job to do. The job is going to get done. but don't small talk with me. Just do your job. Damn, man, why you coming at me? Because I don't fucking like you.
Right. Hey, listen. That's it. And that's it. Like, get the word.
That's the reason. Now, go get another pallet so we can stack that motherfucker. That's all we need to discuss. Like, I hate a phony kicking it, motherfucker.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're saying something so real to me, man. And this is something that me and the missus go through a lot, because I won't say that we have a difference of opinion on it, but she's just a people pleaser by nature. And for a people pleaser to love the shit out of me is just hilarious in itself, right? That's its own sitcom, right? Because my motto, my monologue, whatever you want to call it, is, hey, listen, like, I really am one of those real energy people because I'm an earth sign. I suck at being phony. I don't know how to fake kick it. Like, I will sit in the corner or just leave, like, because I don't like people. And I was like, it ain't that I don't like anybody. I just don't like everybody. And sometimes just on the greeting, on the exchange, like, I don't even want to shake people's hands anymore. It's like, yo, don't touch me. I don't like you. And she's like, yo, why are you like? I was like, but what did they do? I was like, look, I don't know what they doing or did, but I don't want it to happen to me, because I'm gonna react extremely unkind if this goes a different way. I felt like I invented who all over there. Like, I felt I invented that. Because, hey, look, Coffee, J-Dub, Kev, they'll tell you, they'll be like, oh, like, sometimes when I'm just not with them, because I didn't like somebody that they were over there with, I was like, yo, I don't like homie. So I don't want to go over there. Like, there's been some times, my man Rob, we at this league playing ball, and some dude he was super cool with, and I didn't like how he was just talking to somebody I didn't even know. I was like, hey, yo, fam. I was like, he was like, yeah, we're about to go kick it after the game. We about to go there. I was like, I bet. I was like, oh, he going? I was like, yo, bro, I'm out. I am not doing that. He was like, yo, why not? He was like, yo, I don't fuck with dude because I watched how he treated somebody else, and I don't even know homie. And since he don't know me, I will escalate this absolutely quickly. So look, if that's your man's, that can be your man's, but I'm out. And then he was like, damn. It's like, damn, Cam. I was like, yeah, I just look, man, it's just respect, bro. I was like, dude, disrespect me is going crazy. Like, and I was like 19 or 20 then. Oh, yeah, I was willing to do anything at that point. Like, nah, you're not gonna do that to me. So yeah, no, I wholeheartedly like, I agree, I feel, I empathize, I sympathize, I co-sign, I champion everything you're saying about this. The phony kicking it is the worst, because unfortunately, especially now with social media, like, you can almost see people being phony. Like,
oh yeah,
you can tell they're around people like, oh, yo, I've never even seen you with them, so I know you fake kicking it. Like, you've never talked about them. Or when somebody is like, they call it love bombing now. When you love bombing somebody just on the friendship level, like, yo, oh, me and bro kicking it, me and bro just talking. I was like, dude, where did bro even come from? Bro, I didn't even know y'all knew each other 45 days ago. Like, I didn't even know this. So, like, to me, that's the epitome of fake kicking it as well, which is also some shit I don't like.
Like, me and my brother was talking about a gentleman from the homeland. At one point, and don't get me wrong, people grow up, you know, and you should grow out of childish things. You know, you're supposed to grow out of childish ways.
Mm-hmm.
But what we've noticed from this one particular gentleman is that he only grows out of his childish ways when that other person is doing something that's thriving. So it's like, damn, like 6 months ago, you was at this dude's head, but now this dude did something, and now he's making a move, Now you riding the coattail.
Yeah, that's nasty. Nasty work.
Like that, like can't fuck with a person like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't because, like you said, if you would do it to one person, you would do it to me.
Yep,
Difference is, I'm not gonna give you the opportunity to do it to me.
absolutely.
And if you try to do it to me, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Facts. Facts. Let's talk about it.
I mean, I'm genuinely only laughing right now because your laugh is infectious and it made me laugh, but I'm serious as shit.
Yeah, no, hey, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, and I'm laughing because I feel you. It's like, yo, man, oh, this nigga sound like me. Like, yeah, like I'm on the team. Like, yo, like, yeah, don't fuck with us. We together. Like, yo, but
Hey,
man, listen, that is so real. And you know what? I want to piggyback off of that just real quick because you and your bro are like, there's another layer to that too. The whole riding the coattails things and like we dissing or we doing whatever. We sneak this and we talking down on somebody until they winning. What I also don't like, I don't mess with. And this is some more homeland intel. You did. I don't like how people have, graduated, have left the town, left the city, left the state. And I don't like the aspect of, oh, one, I'm not from here. I'm from somewhere else. I don't like that. But I also don't like the, oh, I left. So now I'm tough as shit. Like I'm the kingpin. I'm super thug. I'm super nigga. Like I don't fuck with any of that. And it's like, hold on, fam. We had gym class. I saw you in world history. Saw you in the halls. I saw you at lunch. You were never an ounce of this. So why did you move to this location? And now all of a sudden, that's the persona. I do not fuck with that.
I'm gonna tell you why that is. Being that we're just outside of Chicago, we have a lot of people come to little old Freeport from Chicago. And what I've noticed is 98.6% of the people that come to little old Freeport from Chicago got stories. They done this. Motherfuckers from Chicago, and I'm not ducking shit. Motherfuckers from Chicago has done everything but walk on the moon and see air to a motherfucker that can't fact check them.
Yeah. Hey, no, that's gospel. That's gospel. And I was so tired of that.
I had a gentleman tell me about how much weed and crack he done moved and XYZ, and I had a gentleman tell me that he was one of Chicago's biggest pimps. Now, mind you, I'm incarcerated at this time.
Yeah.
So you telling me you a pimp running from a 10-year-old warrant that can get you out for $300?
Yeah, come on.
You in here begging for commissary. But you got all of these outlandish ass stories to tell.
Hey.
Why? Because here in little ass Freeport, we don't know people in Chicago like that to fact check you.
Facts. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my face, nigga.
Yeah. Because again, math is gonna have to win eventually. Like math is gonna have to win. Like let's say for the sake of an argument, the gentleman, the defendant, if you will, had his accounts frozen and things were just out of whack. Based on the stories, there should be one person, at least one, male or female, family or friend, that's just willing to hold him down because, hey, look, you had us. When you was up, you had us, and we ran it. This is the least I could do for you. Boom. Here 5. Post your bail and get some honey buns, whatever you want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, here's 5. The warrant plus some because I know you had me and you that official out here. Right. Hey, and again, these are things that you learn just with time. It's like, oh, wait. Yeah, I shouldn't just let anybody tell me how much weed and a crack or dope or whatever they sell. Guns, it don't matter. Like, I should just be looking at the people that like, why don't you have nobody now?
You one of Chicago's biggest pimps. You should have at least 20 somebodies.
Man, listen. Like,
you got hoes.
Hey, every real pimp got a bottom bitch. That's a non-negotiable. You can't even be a pimp. You ain't got a bottom bitch.
You can't
call yourself that.
but still going on with what you said. I hate, and I mean I despise it, when a person leaves Freeport. They've only been gone for like a year and a half, and then they come back home to visit, and they don't know where nothing is.
Right. Yeah. Hey, listen. Yeah. That it's funny. It's funny because I'm telling myself a little bit too, though. It's funny because I don't act like I don't know where stuff is, but I definitely have made a long turn and went too long to somewhere.
I respect that, but you not gonna tell me, how you get to Horizon? Motherfucker, you know how to get to Horizon. Horizon been the same damn spot since it opened. You know how to get there.
Right.
We don't got no new streets.
Right.
If you know Galena, Carroll, Empire, and Walnut, you can get anywhere in Freeport.
Right.
It's south and west.
Right. Hey, that reminds me of this, right? I will say this. Now Freeport got me one time. And I realized
I'm so ashamed of you.
I was like, maybe I've been going too long. But now you should feel me on this one though. Hold on. I'm coming back. I don't remember what year it is. It might have been like 2013 or 14. And I was like, yo, I'm about to get a love at first bite. Let me head over to Garden Deli. Let me venture over to Garden Deli, see what's popping. Wang, my whole life, Garden Deli was in one spot.
Okay, I will give you a pass on that one.
And I was like, I pull up tobacco. Huh? Like, what? Like, wait, what? And then it was like a Chinese spot. And I was like, yo, where's Garden Deli? And somebody was like, oh, it's in the Lincoln Mall now. I don't understand that, but okay. Head over there. Sure enough, boom. Had it, right? But then I come back. I come back again, Wayne. Maybe a year or two later from that. I'm going into the Lincoln Mall. Because, hey, look, I want the love at first bite. That's all I want. Large. Pickles on it. You dig what I'm saying? That's all I want. It ain't in the damn. It ain't in Lincoln Mall. I was like, all right, yo, hey, bro, what's up? I was like, hey, yo, where is I called my mom. I was like, hey, yo, where's Garden Deli? I'm tired of playing. And she was like, what? I was like, yo, where is Mom? Where is Garden Deli? Like, it's moved again. Or is it closed? Like, is it closed for good? Like, what's happening? She was like, oh, it's like across the street from Applebee's now. I said, what? All right. Because now I'm on the other side of town. And it's not like it's far, but I just want the sandwich right now. So I had to go back again. Then they closed. I was like, all right, bro. Okay. I was like, okay. I don't know where it is. It ain't got the same hours.
Okay,
Hit me
so
to the game.
let me explain Garden Deli. Okay.
Because I was hot. Hey, I was hot.
Okay, so what ended up happening is the building that they were originally in was sold.
Okay.
So they took it over to the Lincoln Mall to relocate. The people, the original owners were bought out while they were in the Lincoln Mall.
Oh, wow.
And the guy, the family that bought it, the husband of the family, me and him are gym buddies. We work out together every now and again. So they bought it, and it was cheaper to take it over to that building. COVID happened, and it was really hard for them to keep employees. So now they're only open Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, only during lunch hours.
Oh,
so
man.
they open at 10 or 10:30, and they shut it down at 3. Damn. Because they don't have the manpower. And trust me, Freeport is fucking feeling it because everybody loves Garden Deli.
Hey, listen. I ain't even gonna cap to you. There's a handful of places that I would work in Freeport just so they could be open so I can get the food I want.
Yes.
Garden Deli is in that list. Maria's Pizza is on that list. Hey, go OG Talk. City Lights would have been on that list. City Lights was so fire. King Crispy was on that list. Pizza Shack. Hey, look. Hey, listen. We gonna talk about some real Freeport shit. Hey, call me whenever y'all want it. If y'all got a food truck, set it up. Hey, I'll come work. I'll place orders. I'll take orders. I'll take card payments. I'll do delivery. Whatever y'all need. I am one call away. I am so Freeport that I am one call away. I will call off. And I'll run
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm going to Garden Deli when we leave here just because we talking about this shit. That's what I'm doing for lunch today. Shout out to Garden Deli.
Shout out to Garden Deli forever, bro. Yes, absolutely. Oh man. Oh
so
man.
What's something that you don't fuck with or don't like?
Man, all right. Because we got the Giants out the way. we got the Twin Towers out the way. So hey, I'm all about this. I sincerely don't mess with the mindset of like just using words wrong. I'm sorry. Sorry. Like, you want to know another reason why I got my ass off of social media?
You was one of those?
Because hey, listen. They say grammar Nazis. I'm probably Hitler. All right? You know what I'm saying? I'm probably Hitler knows homonyms. I'm probably him. I'll be honest with you. I'm probably the Joseph Stalin of sentencing. I probably am. Because ever since the day y'all learned petty and used it wrong, I have been in a whirlwind of just what the fuckness. Because every couple years, specifically the black delegation, we just choose to take on that word and just use it incorrectly. It started with petty for me because I would say, here's a scenario. Somebody had wronged me, and I was like, you know, I don't like that happened. And you know what? The next chance I get, I am going to say something to this person and let them know how the fuck I feel. And then I'm gonna take my shit back. And they were like, oh, here you go being petty. So like, no, it's not petty at all. I said, petty would mean that it has little or no significance to me. It's mine. Anything that I have that's mine, I want it. Especially when I've lending it to you. I haven't given you anything. And I do give, but not this time. And then so there was like, wait, that's what petty mean? Yes, it does. I was like, look, it's on Google. I was like, listen, I got straight A's in English. All right. Once I conquered stuttering, there was no stopping me. I got A's all the rest of the way. That was in second grade. So there's not been a time where I don't know a lot of words and how to use them and what they really mean. And then I was called being petty for that. I was like, hey, listen, don't get mad at me because I used my education the right way. Like, because that was also petty, right? and then I hated the people that were like, oh man, I should like, I'm so petty, like I'll call a nigga baby mama and tell her I'm pregnant. I was like, no, that's not petty at all. That's spiteful. That's rude.
Ignorant.
That's ignorant. That's ignorant. And you might catch a case or a casket. I don't know. It's like, and you should be aware of that before you go tell some lady that you don't know this kind of stuff. So, you know, and the list goes on and on. I hated people that use it irregardless.
Oh my God. I was just thinking that, like, oh my.
It's like, yo, what are you doing? What do you do? What are you doing here? What does this mean? Irregardless.
How do you spell that? Is it IRR or ERR?
That's another good question. and I'm going to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I think they're doing IRR. I believe. I'm going to assume they're doing irregardless.
Irregardless. I'm gonna fuck is wrong either way.
Yeah.
But I promise you, I was just thinking that, like, it's just regardless. Where'd the ear come from?
Yeah. It's just like who planted that seed amongst our delegation, and why did 25% of us run with it? I don't know.
I'm gonna give you the one that, I mean, it makes my fucking blood boil. If you say this to me, I will completely and totally ignore you until you say it right. Do not call me or ask me to go to the store and get you a bag of hot flamings.
Hey, yeah, hey, come on. Hey, listen.
That shit will send me into a fucking rage.
Right. It's like, it's never been on the bag.
If you don't get your I'm so determined to be dyslexic ass out of here.
Right. Hey, yeah. Because literally that ain't even in the spectrum of dyslexia. You just want to say the shit backwards.
You just want to say it backwards.
Like, you just want to be on Nas Remix to Rewind. That's all you want to do. And he's not calling you. So tell us you want some flaming hots and shut the fuck up.
If you tell me, can you pass me a bag of hot flavors? I will pass you every other fucking chip.
Yeah, hey.
Until you say that shit right.
I might try to look for some hot fries and tell you, hey, this is the closest they had. Hey, listen, that's the only chip I know with hot first. So hey, here goes some hot fries. You know,
50 handicaps and shut up.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh man.
Hey, I feel you on that one. I
Yeah,
feel
man.
you on that one.
There's a couple of glaring words there, but that was the origin for me. That there was one recently, and I was just
Bougie.
like, oh yeah.
The way the Migos had everybody spelling bougie.
Man, first we spelled it wrong and used it wrong, and that was just crazy. Like, yeah, man. I'll cop out. Maybe because I just like words so much. That's why it irritates me. It's not because I'm not even gonna chalk this up to having an education and all that. Nah, fuck all that. I like words. And I like to communicate. And I like for people to understand what I'm saying. I feel that I work very hard to be a direct communicator, so there's no misconception of the words that I am trying to use when I am expressing myself to another human being. So it literally just scorpions my heart when people are just using words like they don't mean anything, or like they can just remix them to whatever they feel will make them a hood superstar. I just don't like it. Sorry.
You are not wrong on any of that.
Because the thing is, hey, look, you could be a high school dropout and love words. So I don't want y'all to think this is some like elitist education thing. No. A lot of dropouts run America. So let's not. Clearly, I did a lot of things wrong. So don't ever get it twisted. But I'm saying, oh, just because I got an education. No. Look how many diplomas are in some of these Fortune 500 companies before you talk to me about diplomas.
For real.
Yo. So yeah, no. I just hate that y'all be using words wrong and y'all stand in it. Y'all stand firm in it. It totally throws me around. Like, conceited was another one. And first of all, conceited spelled with 3 E's and 2 D's was crazy. There was that. And then to not really know what it meant.
That's like spelling fabulous, like the rapper spelling it.
Yeah. I was like, conceited, like you gave up? Or wait. Hey, yo. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh God. All right. Hey, listen, I can do this for another hour, but we don't have that kind of time. Yo.
Oh shit.
Hey, yo.
And I can hear you right now correcting them and them responding with such confusion.
Right. Hey. Yeah, hey. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Before Wayne get to this next thing that you don't fuck with, I just want to let y'all know that I've definitely left probably some pretty good vagina on the table because she was just talking wrong, and I understand. She was just talking wrong. I was like, "Hey, sweetie, I don't get what you saying. I don't get what you're saying. I'm sorry." It's like,
oh fuck.
Oh, you one of them proper ass niggas. I was like, I guess so. I'm sorry. Sorry, this didn't work out between you and I. I'm sorry.
Bitch, you mad at me because you stupid?
Hey, once reality said that, that's where my mind is at. I'm like, hey, wait.
You better because you know. Like, damn. Didn't know that was my fault, but okay.
I had no clue.
I'll hold that L. Every day of the week, I'll hold that L.
Gladly.
Okay, let's see. Dirty Mackin.
Oh man, yeah.
I can't do the Dirty Mackin. I don't even want to be around a nigga that's Dirty Mackin because I don't want anybody to assume that I am a Dirty Mac.
Man, salute.
It was a gentleman. R.I.P. to this young man. There was this young lady here in the homeland that everybody wanted. I just so happened to have her.
Player shit. Let's do it.
And I always respected the way that this man went about shooting his shot at her. He would never say my name. He would ask one simple question. You still fuck with old boy? She'd say, yes. He'd walk away.
Boom. Player.
Something may have changed from the last time I asked you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nothing changed. I'm out of the way. As to where you had another gentleman that knew the answer to the question. Asked this young lady. Now, mind you, this gentleman was a nigga that I used to be with on a fucking regular.
Always.
Daily type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ask her. Still fuck with that nigga? Her reply, you know I still fuck with him. His reply, if I beat that nigga ass, you still gonna fuck with him?
My nigga, what? Oh my
Shout out to her. Hold on. Let me call him and ask
Let's
him.
go.
Shout out to Shorty.
Because one, who said you're gonna do the first part?
So no, don't call him. No, let me call him.
Yeah, please.
She calls me. What's good? XYZ want to know that if he beat your ass, would I fuck with him then? Hold on, I'm right around the corner. Let's find out.
Yeah, let's get active. Let's get fucking active. Yeah.
That Dirty Mackin shit, man. Come on, man. That's some of the lamest shit, man.
Yes.
And for me, any woman that'll fuck with a nigga that just Dirty Mac this way in, bitch, you lame as hell.
Glad you said that, Wang. Because I too want to share a story about the homeland. And even as I share this story, I want to be clear. It's no beef. It's no problem.
Not at all.
You know, I knew what it was then. And honestly, I've been looking at both of y'all different ever since, even though I have remained cordial on both sides. I'm probably already telling too much by telling that much because people that just know me, that just know what I was doing from 95 to 99, 98. But to be clear, along with the story that you're telling, there was a gentleman who used to call me one of, if not his best friend. This is always a one-sided thing. Like, I've never really called anybody my best friend, just to be real. I just be like, yo, you either my friend or you not. Because I don't fuck with a lot of people. Like, I didn't have 100 friends. Like, I never ran for homecoming king. Like, because I knew I would never win. I get like 11 votes. Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I was cool with that. Nobody really has to fuck with me. So the people I like and I mess with them. But I have on extreme good authority from the counterpart to this situation that Dirty Mackin hit a new level this year. Because not only was it the situation, Wang, where it was, yo, you still mess with Cam? My name is in it. Okay. My name is in it. I don't even live there anymore. And my name is in it. Because, it's kind of hard to tell because, life. Here's where the Dirty Mackin takes an extreme turn. It kind of even confused me. Because the campaign wasn't really shitting on me. So that's why I can't really be mad. I'm disappointed.
Because that's even worse sometimes.
Yes, because the gentleman's campaign sold to this young lady that, well, we kind of the same dude. Like me and him, like we alike. And still to this day, Wang, I don't know how that worked. I don't know how it worked. And that was a disappointment. I was like, but not for nothing, as I talked to this young lady, not for nothing, you knew him before me. Like, I found out who you were, and they already knew you. So how after we do our thing, you think that me and him the same? I was like, yo, everything all right? Like everything was okay with you at that point in time? And then we get to unraveling some things. I was like, okay, all right, so you low-key have some hurt shit. I get it. It's cool. But I was like, wow, never in the history of time did I ever think that it would be the Dirty Mac that's just not the outright hating, not the outright threatening, like you just better than me, that you can beat me, you can whoop me, you can do anything like that. I was Dirty Mac in the aspect of, oh no, I know how much you fuck with dude. So I just want you to know that I'm like dude, like I'm of that ilk, I'm of that cloth. So you should fuck with me because we homies and we like alike. And I was just like, no. And that's no disrespect to any friend, but I am the unique friend. That's my characteristic. There's not quite anybody in my circle like me. So the fact that campaign worked, I was disappointed. And I did, and for everybody that's real, I was like, I was like, yo, I was like, that worked on you? Come on. That worked on you? Yo, like, I was like, yo, you got me feeling a little lame at this point. Like, now I don't think I'm as fly as I am because you're saying that worked. Like, I ain't gonna cap to you. And then what makes it even worse, the relationship is bad. She figures out some other things that I won't share here because I don't know any of that. But I was just like, but see, we just could have reconnected. Like, yo, if it was that real, we could have just reconnected. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're like friends. We're friends in real life. We just started fucking. Like, yo, we could have solved this. So yes, Dirty Mackin. Because I've said too much already. Made in the 1980s. This is our show, damn it. I've said too much already. But hey, yeah, Dirty Mackin. Yeah, come on, man.
It's a no-go for me.
Yeah, it's a no-go for me. Super no for me, dog. Super no for me, dog. Oh man, listen. I mean, obviously, this list could be longer.
So much longer.
But I think we've shared some great tidbits, some good stories of nostalgia as well. But is there anything else that you might want to add before we break out?
We don't have to go deep into it because I've said it multiple times, and I just really want to remind the world my stance on this.
Mm.
I don't like you Grand Rising Queen niggas. I don't like any of them.
Yeah, hey.
I don't like not one of you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I will never like any of you motherfuckers. Oh, it's so cringe, dude.
Yeah.
Like, we'll tell you what really made me bring that back around
Mm-hmm.
is that new little dating show where you pop the balloon.
Hey, yo.
The Ninja Turtle dude. When did calling a woman queen become a derogatory statement?
Hey, listen. He said that with all the malice in his soul, his spirit.
Because your feet ugly, queen. You got hairy arms, queen. I smell your breath from over here, queen. Like, whoa, what are we doing?
Yeah. Wow.
And I can guarantee every woman that's fallen for the Grand Rising Queen guy has been treated that way.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Listen, I want to up the ante real quick because I don't really think the dudes that Grand Rising to that level, I don't think they really get any play out here in the streets at all.
They don't.
I don't think they're getting DM play. I don't think they're getting text play. I think that's literally like, it's just like casting out into the ocean and you're just there for hours. And you ain't even picking up a tire. That's what I think it is. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think they getting seaweed. I don't think they grabbing the moss. I don't think they doing nothing out there. I think it's just casted.
You can't catch a fish without bait. You can't bait a fishing pole without a hook. If you ain't got line, niggas just out there just casting a stick.
Yeah.
It ain't connected to nothing. Just, I got a stick and I'm going to just do the motion. Right, and hope for the best. Like, I'll put it like this. If the Grand Rising Queen ain't walking around with like dreads and like wooden beads as bracelets and he's always barefoot, like I don't want to hear that shit from you.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You're not finna grand. You can't Grand Rising Queen a woman and you got on a Versace jumpsuit and some fake Balenciaga shoes. You know, like that's not.
I hear what those Balenciagas got.
Balenciagas, the Fosachis. Like, no, don't do that.
Oh,
fuck you niggas, man.
Hey, that's a fact. All of you too. All of you. Nobody's exempt.
Every last one of y'all. Every last one of you.
Oh man. Oh, yo. Oh man, this has been a great episode. Listen, hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all this. This has been a great episode. I've had a blast. We have had some laughs, and hey, we might even have to do this again. This might be one of those ones that we for real part two.
For real,
because there's a lot. Like,
there's
I'm
so
be
much
glad
more.
we didn't take notes. This is just at the front of our mind. If I take notes, 3 hours.
Oh, we go for hours.
Yeah, like 3 hours minimum. We here for it. I'm telling you. Oh man. But listen, man, thank y'all for tuning into this episode of Made the 1980s. Look, we sincerely appreciate your time and your attention, sharing some laughs with us. Hey, listen, if you have used Grand Rising Queen to an exponential degree, let us know. Are you hitting anything besides your head against the wall because these girls not answering? We want to know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you are a reformed Dirty Macker, share your story so we can ridicule you and then maybe show you some grace. You dig?
Maybe.
But
maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Because, you know, it's severities to this. It's levels and the severities. You know what I mean? But, man, hey, until next time, thank y'all for tuning in. And you absolutely know that it's always love.